Hi. So, so, um, I'm going to be doing, I think, these little channel update videos every time before I start a new series. Today is, let me get the date here for you, August 28th, 2023. And this update is about what new series is coming and future content as usual. So, what is coming next? Right now, today should be, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure today is the last day of the Mage series for Tiaria, just released. Yep. So today was the last day of the Mage series. The pre-hard mode before I started doing live streaming. If you don't know, if you go to the playlist for the Tiaria Mage, I've already completed it, the whole thing, on live streaming it through from hard mode through killing Moonlord. So the it's already completed. If you just go to, if you just missed it, if you just go to the playlist, often there should be three, I think, three videos. They're kind of long. They're, like I said, they're live streams. They're about 3 hours long. And it's me playing the mage all the way through and completing it. And I also, if you, in case you missed it, have a warrior playthrough all the way from beginning to killing Moonlord on in a playlist as well. We should be able to find it if you go look at my playlist. You can also see it under my videos or live or something like that if you wish. It's usually 3 hour videos, and I think there's five of them. That five of them total to do it all the way from part one all the way to the finale, final part. I guess I think I called it. And there's that. So, what's a new series after that? I have a couple of options, and I'll tell you what I've chosen. So one option is Tiaria, just continuing Tiaria and doing Ranger. Now, I wouldn't mind that, but I think I need to take a break. I don't want to get burned out on it and be doing it, because I actually think I should be doing two more Tiaria ones, and both of them Ranger. One for bows, one for guns, because they're different uh, in the way they kind of work. I think it would be better to do both of them. I think they're different enough to be worth doing. So that's one thing I could do. But I decided to pass on that. What I've been doing for over a month now is trying really hard to find a Minecraft mod pack to play, and I can't find one I like. I've tried all the mods 8. I've tried all the mods 9. I've tried Mystical Block. I've tried, let me bring up my deal so I can see, so I can tell you what all I've tried. I've tried Raspberry Flavored, which is kind of a vanilla plus mod pack. I've tried just base new version of Minecraft 1.20.1 and things like that. I have the only one that I had downloaded but have not tried yet, and I'm going to pass on it because I'll tell you what I picked, was All the Mods Volcano Block. It's basically the All the Mods 8 version of the All the Mods Sky Block, All the Mods 7 Sky Block. They just did a volcano block instead of a sky block. So the reason why I've decided to pass on that is because when the last one I tried was the Mystical Block. I liked it until I got to the part where it required me to use Ex Nihilo. I'm playing this mod pack to use Mystical Agriculture. Why are you forcing me to play Ex Nihilo? So I didn't like that. I got to the point where I needed to get clay to continue the pack. The only way to get clay, early game, the only way is to do Ex Nihilo, get dust, put it in a water barrel, and you get clay. That's the only way you could get clay at all. So I just quit at that point. I just didn't care to play anymore because I was playing the pack to play Mystical Agriculture, not ex nihilo. The pack was great up until that point. You were making mystical agriculture things. You actually made a mining dimension, and the way it worked to me is the mining dimension was this, so you could get stuff to make the seeds, because you could go and just mine if you wanted to, but I was going to just go there, grab stuff for seeds to make the seeds, and come back. But no, they force you to use ex nihilo. They don't do it as kind of a side deal. They force you to do it so you can get clay as the next thing. So I just decided to just quit and do something else. And the thing I chose instead, I have it right here. I'm going to disappear and you're going to see it. It's Minecraft, but it's my own mod pack, I guess you could say. I've got 96 mods loaded, as you can see. Now, when the series starts at episode 1, you're not going to see 96. You're going to see like 50 something. I've been adding on to it until today. I'm at a pretty good point. I've modified a lot of it to get it ready. And I'm going to go over in this video all the mods. I'm going to go over them in the other videos where I add the mods and stuff. And the first video has all the main mods I started with. But I'm also going to do all the mods that I have at this point in this video. So we're going to start up here with almost unified. The reason why I have this mod is because this makes it where I don't have to go through the configs and mess with all the configs to turn ores off. So we might have a lot of different types of lead ore or tin ore or something in the deal. This just unifies it when you pick it up, basically. When you smelt it down, it will turn into one of the ores from one of the mods. And it has some type of tier list in it to compare it to others, and it chooses one and it adds it and it has it as a deal. Apple skin, this is just food related HUD improvements. It makes it where you can see your saturation easier and stuff like that. Architecture, FTB mods need architecture, so this is what that's in there. Bomb, same thing. Some mod needs bomb in it, so that's why hits here. Better advancements, in case we need to want to go do some type of advancement achievement things, we have this. Better mods button, this allows me to have a mod configuration better off in game while I'm in game in the pause menu. A lot of FPS improvement mods I have in here, so I have better FPS mod, cheese and small house plants, no child mods found. Yeah. Bookshelf, a library mod for mods. Building gadgets, I have all the Direwolf 20 mods except for laser IO. I have like mechanism, so I just decided to not worry about laser IO. I got building gadgets, mining gadgets, and charging gadgets, as you can see. Clumps to clump experience orbs together. I don't know why this is not a base game thing, but there you go. Co-chicken lib, because I have Ender storage. I need co-chicken lib for that. COFH core, because I have all the thermal series. And also, this is why I'm on 119.2 instead of 120, because thermal has not been updated to 120 yet. All the other mods I were going to put in, I think were at 120, but not thermal. So that's why we're on 119.2. Configured for helps me configure things when I push the configure button. It does this. And then we have controlling. I cannot play without this anymore. It's just so easy to set up keybinds and stuff with this. Look at conflicts and things with it. Tombstone mod. I like Tombstone mods. So this is the Tombstone mod I've chosen. I liked it. It's really nice. Cucumber library is needed for other mods. Curios. I have curios because I have things that give me curios. Dark utilities was an interesting one to install. In other mods, when you load up the game and like an library mod or something that the mod needs is missing, it will tell you that you need this and you need at least this version number. Dark Utilities doesn't do that. Dark Utilities just crashes your game. So you need to make sure you read the description of the mod page to make sure you downloaded all of this, because it needed like some font mods downloaded and installed, 2 of them, I think, and then another mod on top of that. Elevator mod, I miss open blocks, seriously. So, but at least we get the elevator mod from it. The Ender storage, like I said, from Crow Chicken lib. Entity collision FPS fix, just more FPS fixes. Fast workbench, fast furnace, fast leaf decay. I also cannot play without fast leaf decay. It's so good. Ferret core for memory usage stuff. Flux network for wireless energy networks. I'm a big fan of Flux networks, so I always use it when I choose one for wireless energy transfer. FTB chunks, FTB library, FTB teams is here. I've also changed a option in Forge. I've turned on force threaded chunk rendering. That helps you with a bunch of things in the game of chunk rendering and things like that. So FTB chunks, library, teams, Ultimine is in here. Use Ultimine. Inventory profiles next. I was going to use something. I can't use inventory tweaks. It's not been updated since 1.12, I think. So this is the next best thing I found, and I kind of like it. I had to turn off an option in here though. I think it's if I go in here and go to, I'm not sure which one it is. Pick items directly into the inventory. I turned that to false. It was true. The reason why I didn't like this is because I liked having sometimes when I pick up things going into my hotbar. I don't like all of the items doing that, but I like items that didn't, and I didn't want to set up an allow list right now. It would be too much trouble right now. I didn't know if I would even continue the series at this point when I had all this installed. So that's kind of why I've not set up anything like that yet. If we get to the point where I'm doing like 30 episodes, I might start setting things up for that. Just enough items is my inventory deal with just enough resources and just enough resources integration. Clee slabs, so when I'm building something with slabs, I don't break both of them when I try to break a slab if I have 2 slabs on top of each other by mistake. Colton for forge is needed for other mods. Lazy DFU is for more FPS stuff fixes and things like that. libipin is required for inventory profiles next. McJittylib, we do have some RF tool things in here. Mechanism, additions, generators, and tools. I just recently went into mechanism and changed all of the baby stuff to off. I did not like it. It just wasn't, I just didn't care personally for me personally for those. So I turned all those off out of there. Generators, tools, Minecraft, of course. Mining gadgets, like I've said, mixing extras for a library for other things, mob grinding utilities, for making mob farms. I can't do without this to help my mob farms. It's just so good. Modern fix, more overlays updated. I like having the F7 button turning on overlays for light levels, so I just have this. I can't deal without this. As either mouse tweaks, mystical agriditions, mystical agriculture. So I'm very much going to be focused on mystical agriculture. I'm at 7 episodes and I haven't done it yet. Is to show you how it's going. But in the next episode is when we're going to start doing mystical agriculture full out. It's just going to be the whole focus of the playthrough is getting mystical agriculture. I'm hoping to get to the point, if I don't get bored enough to stop playing, to get everything set up through mystical agriculture, all resources and things like that. Get it all going. Nature's compass. I have a really bad, I don't know what it is. I'm just really bad at finding jungles when I need them. I want to go find a jungle. I can't find a jungle to save my life. So I just decided, you know what? If I'm looking for a biome like a desert or a jungle, I'll just get Nature's Compass, have it for when I need it. Neat. I like having health bars over the mobs. I'm sorry if you don't like it, leave and go somewhere else, because I love having nameplates with health bars on them. I can't not do it. So what I'm just going to say right now, if you don't like it, go away, because I'm not taking this off no matter how much you complain. And I'll eventually just block you so I don't have to listen to you if you complain about it so much. I just love having this. If you don't know what neat is, it's like I said, it'll have a nameplate of the mob and the health of the mob above the mob. And you can and it's kind of like, if you've ever played World of Warcraft, it's tidy plates for Minecraft, basically. So yeah. Oculus, because I do have shaders on. Pickle tweaks, bunch of vanilla tweaks and features. So yeah, I like this. Pigpen, required. This is the required mod for Dark Utilities. Placebo, Reborn Storage, Refined Storage. I personally like Refined Storage more than AE2 because I don't like the cable management system. I understand it, can do it, don't like it. So I just always go with Refined Storage personally, if it's available. RF Tools Base, Builder, Dimensions, Utilities. That's all of my RF Tool stuff. I like Dimensions, I like the Builder, and I like some of the stuff from Utilities. That's all I usually ever get if I play with anything of RF Tools. I don't ever use the storage stuff because I have Refined Storage. Or I have another mod I have in here now because I like the new mod that I haven't done anything with it yet, but we're going to be doing stuff with it soon probably. RS Requestify, this is for Refined Storage. This is just as a Requestify block deal. Rubium, I have Rubium for, you know, efficient, being able to change things in options and stuff better. Rubium Extras, or extra stuff from Rubium. Runic, this is also another requirement for Dark Utilities. Saturn, more performance optimization. Silent Gear, Tinker's Construct has not been updated past 1.16 yet. So I was looking around, and I have played a little bit with this when I was doing all the mods and stuff, and I did like it, so I've tried it out. This is what we've been concentrating so far in this series, is getting, when I have Silent Gear installed eventually, this is what we're going for. We're going for Silent Gear stuff first. Eventually, I'm not going to be going past probably past iron with the pickaxe, because we're going to be getting mining gadgets. So that's what we're going to be going with for our mining, is the mining gadgets. But we're going to be using this for our armor, for any type of bow we decide to use, weapons, things like that, axe and stuff like that, maybe, depending on how mining gadgets works out. I might just use it for my pickaxe only, but I know you can also use it for chopping down trees and stuff. But I also have Ultimine, so maybe, I don't know. Silent Lib is needed for Silent Gear. Simple backups to back up my saves. I have it set to save every 15 minutes and store up to 30 of the saves. Simple inventory sorter, just lets you middle click to move to sort items, basically. Simple magnets. I like having a magnet personally, so I will have this. I'm eventually going to get this. I think something funny's going on with the mod, though. I'm not sure if I'll be removing it or not, but I think at base it actually gives you kind of a small area magnet effect already, even without a magnet in your inventory. Don't know why. But I've noticed items that I've dropped have been picked up further away than I think they should be already, even without a magnet. So I don't know. Sophisticated backpacks. I fell in love with this mod when I was playing all the mods for a little bit. So yeah, I'm definitely taking this sophisticated core for those sophisticated backpacks and sophisticated storage, which is basically sophisticated backpacks as chest. So yeah, I've kind of decided, you know what, I liked it. I'm going to try. I did mess around a little bit with the storage, but not as much as the backpacks. So we just recently in our series, like episode 6, I think, got a backpack going and upgraded it to iron already. So it's really nice. Starlight for light engine performance stuff. Storage drawers. I can't go without a drawer mod. So I decided is storage drawers was updated to 1.19.2, so I went with storage drawers. Supermarts deals are needed for the simple magnets mods. The one probe, because this is what I use for my little probe thing, my Walia stuff. The thermal series, like I said, cultivation, dynamics, expansion, foundation, innovation, integration, locomotion, and series. Torchmaster for having the mob denying torch, and Zerio's mini map and world map because I like having a mini map and a world map. I didn't know world map was a different download. I thought it came with the mini map, but no, it's a different download. So make sure you get both if you want a world map and a mini map. And that is the mods. So I need to get back on the screen here. So that's the mods, and that's what I'm doing right now. Now, a future content. Starfield early access is supposed to be accessible August 31st, if I remember correctly, at 7:30 p.m. my time. So if I can get that loaded, they haven't allowed us to preload on Steam yet. Let me double check, but last I saw, they didn't allow us to preload on Steam yet. Starfield. Yeah, still says on here coming September 6, 2023, but I know there's an early access, and I have the digital deluxe version or whatever it is that has early access in it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it hasn't allowed me to preload yet, but maybe I'll get it on August 30th or something. So Starfield is coming out. We're going to be playing it for sure. I'm going to continue playing Minecraft because I am having fun with Minecraft for now. But if Starfield just takes over my life, I just think it's one of the greatest game evers and I can't stop playing it. We'll be playing a lot of Starfield, and Minecraft might be pushed back to maybe once a week or something. I don't know. It just depends. And when I say once a week or so, I mean I'll be recording it once a week, but you'll probably get like 5 videos out of that once a week deal. So you'll have like 5 videos, but you'll probably only get, but I'll only be recording them once a week. So I might have to try to remember what I was doing when I come back to Minecraft, just to let you know. But Starfield, yeah. They released a statement on the Starfield Twitter, I think, saying one of the QA testers is saying this is one of the least buggiest Bethesda games that they ever played. That's a really low bar. That's a really low bar. If you remember when Skyrim came out, the flying backwards dragons, that was fun. Yeah, it could have like 2 less bugs in it, and they would pass that. But they say it's one of the least buggiest games. We'll see. They're saying people are saying that when Microsoft bought Bethesda, it's why it's been delayed. Starfield's been delayed is because they were making them fix a lot of the bugs and stuff before they let them release it. And people who have the review copies have said they're on version 1.6 which usually the game releases at 1.0. So it's already been 6 iterations since they've been playing it, since they started playing it. So yeah, we'll see. And there's also supposed to be a day one patch as well. So 1.7 maybe. We'll see. So yeah. Now, Arc Knights people who like my Arc Knight content, who just like seeing me pull on banners, because that's all I do really. Um, the Twitter for Arc Knights hasn't released any information yet on when the Kirin Yato and things are going to happen. They haven't said anything yet, so I'm not sure when it is. I know through the Annihilation board that we will be getting a new Annihilation in 13 days. So if they kind of sync those up, we might get Kirin Yato at the same time as we get a new Annihilation, which will be 13 days from now. So I don't think that's going to line up though, because they usually release the updates like on the Thursday or Friday before, and the Annihilation doesn't reset until next week. So on Monday. So yeah, it'll probably be the Thursday or Friday before that. So we might get it in like 9-10 days maybe, if we're lucky. It just depends. I'm not sure how they're going to do it. No information yet on that. So I want to thank everybody for watching. This has been the channel update of what's coming up and the new series and everything. And I'll see y'all later, okay? Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.